Ki khubor ka Bangladeshi TV.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya. Ka East West Group of Institution Bangalore, ka Khot Admission nagbenta ka Nursing but Paramedical Course, ka bala ithu da ka Indian Nursing Council, ka Buy Admission ka Badunatam, but 6% ka Jingyokam. Pila ru ban apply da ka Education Loan.
Kamukam College Shillong ka Khot Admission haki degree but diploma course ban long chef hotelier but QA ban dip khap mania fila ban call haki niki number.
Katanat kampo yeng jong Sorkar jela haka henreu terik ujemang arjar arpusan. Kala syong ya kejing yalang perkhat kam bat katanat sipai Border Security Force ban Ïakren sani ya kejing yo Rung Laitlain jong Mynder Bangladesh syapo uput usam kari India hagi district jong jela Meghalaya ki bempat dep care setia yau sainar syak. Hagajing Ïakren bat kilat patai kubor usembut Menteri Rangba kejelau bakmi ya ketanat kampo yeng uba Preston tensong laong bala bata ya ki Deputy Commissioner jonggi district kejela bagin Ïakren bat ki bor sensiar shnong ban yok kerno yau sainar sya kenang ban yada ya kejela Meghalaya nagi nogi kamrunar ruser ha Khappud Indo Bangladesh. Kani kasin jam jong Sorkar jela kala long hadian baka Ministry of Home Affairs jong Sorkar India kala shimkia bha hadian ke jing siat yap jong gileno ya ginong jungok kai perthai hakashnong Pahalgam Jammu and Kashmir kapala jadang shen.
Yes, right now I think you are aware that few states has been identified the Ministry of Home Affairs and you knew it well and it is yet to come to our state about the mock drill. So let us see and wait. Whatever decision or whatever communication to be made by the MHA, we are bound to do that. See, that's what I'm telling you, why I have a meeting today for reviewing the status of the boundary fencing. One of the factor is because of that. We really wanted to complete those portion where the fencing is still lying incomplete. We would like to complete it at least possible because by having the fencing, you know well that the BSF personnel and the agencies of the state government or the central government can easily monitor as far as the infiltration of those people from outside the country is concerned. And see, number one, because see, this is the international norm, international agreement made between countries to another countries that the international boundary should be 150 yards each side. So when you want to have a fencing, like for India, we want to have a fencing, so therefore we should not cross that 150 yards. It should be within that 150. You cannot go beyond that because this is the international norm. However, as I said to you, few stretches were there where ultimately if the fencing has to go from the village itself, then the village will be treated ultimately outside the fencing. So in this, context, what we have done is we have written a letter to the MHA to consider those points or those particular locations where we have to make sure that the village or the habitation it should be within the fencing of the border fencing or the boundary fencing, and we have written this letter to the MHA, and the MHA also has considered a bit about this, and more challenges are there. 2-3 places also are there where we still awaiting the approval of the Ministry of Home Affairs. We have to face the challenges, and the challenges is you know well about the land issue, the land ownership, and then sometimes the Doloi are not in favor of fencing, and we have so many issues are there, and therefore today I had a review meeting with all the district collectors meeting, and I've instructed all of them, and I also in the presence of NBCC, in the presence of the IG of the BSF, and we discussed this, and I'm very sure within maybe a few weeks from now we'll be able to resolve the issue. See the statement made by the Honourable Minister of Railway. It is true. What he said is he said the government of India is still very keen to connect Meghalaya with railway. And this is done not for their interest. It is for the interest of the people of the state. But again, when you talk about the state, recently Chief Minister has already constituted a committee. All party meeting will be held, and then after that again the meeting will be called under the chairmanship of Chief Minister himself to all the stakeholders, to all concerned, and we will discuss. Frank discussion has to be there, and ultimately decision will be taken.
Since the money...
But let me tell you one thing, even from our side, I personally feel we need railway. But when I say we need railway, we need also to carry everybody on board. We cannot just say because I need it should happen. We'll sit down again with the stakeholders. Like in West Tangents, we have about a stretch of 30 or 25 kilometers stretch where ultimately we do have challenges with the land issue. So now I've instructed all the deputy commissioners, be it East Tangents, be it West Tangents, and also the other district, to again revisit and to consider this issue as a topmost priority, because you know well the situation in the in the country as a whole, and especially for us, the northeastern state, which is bordering to Bangladesh, is not that conducive. So we really wanted to make sure that the fencing, the boundary fencing, needs to be completed.